All right, the first thing I need to do is really give a big shout out to the two people who did all the cooking for this meal. It was Mo and Michelle. No, fabulous. And in general, I really need to introduce the staff that have become the foundation of the organization at this juncture. Mo and Michelle and Will also, who's not able to be here today, have held this place together this year in a big, big way. Martha, a long-term board member, can really attest to that. There's a lot of consistency and a lot of reliability and a lot of commitment that's happening, and it shows. We've been real fortunate for them to join us this year, and I have a couple words later in terms of what they're specifically up to, but I really have to thank them. And I think we have a lot to look forward to because they've not only learned their position, they've excelled at their position. So into the future, we have a lot to look forward to. This summer, we're going to have Farm Day. We're going to sort of recoup the Farm Day we've traditionally had. So it's just an announcement to get it on your calendar. It's going to be the third week in August. So get that on your calendar. That's just a Farms Day heads up that that's going to happen. It's going to be, the traditional pig roast, and we'll do tours, and we'll have activities, and perhaps one year we will have Farm Olympics, as was originally envisioned by Regina. Also, what's going on in a big way right now at D Acres is Mo's sort of specific responsibility, the youth programming that goes on at Canaan Elementary and starting up in a bigger way at Russell Elementary is really what we have a long-term vision for, is to create a K through 12 curriculum that D Acres can help support with our local school system, where we can really, start in kindergarten showing kids how seeds start, so when they graduate, they can really get active in the food system. If we can get them started with chickens in elementary school, then by the time they are high school graduates, they'll be vocationally prepared for the real work to be done, the work with the land. So that's sort of our dream, to support agricultural and sustainable education in K through 12 public schools in the region. And we're focusing right now a lot on composting, recycling, and gardening. And in Canaan, they have 5 acres of woodland. And so this year we're really going to get busy on developing a trail system on their campus, which is really exciting. And at Russell, over in this side of the valley, Mo has two interns from Plymouth State working with her, so she's going to be able to offer a lot of programming that will be the basis for continued relations and connections with Russell Elementary. And as moving forward, we are fortunate this summer that Dunstan, many of you know Dunstan. Dunstan's going to come back, and he says he's looking to land here. So we're all for that. And what it looks like is he's going to open up a restaurant here on Friday nights. It's sort of going to be Dunstan's place. So Friday night we'll be doing meals by reservation here from May to October, November, with Dunstan as the chef. And then we're thinking we might open up for Saturday nights with Michelle and the crew be doing Saturday nights, sort of a different style perhaps, but along the same lines of the farm to table. So it's a big opportunity for us to consider to be more open for reservations and open to local public. We've been offering meals to guests and meals like the breakfast and so forth for years, but to actually open by reservation and make it so at any point in time you could invite your friends, invite your family, and come up and have a real sit-down meal with us is really exciting for us, and I think exciting for the region. Another thing I just need to touch upon is the trails, the innovations that have been happening with the trails. There's a really exciting partnership with Green Woodlands, our neighbor. He's got a bazillion acres of forest up there. He's really going gung-ho with trail system. So it's just this massive opportunity to open up the region to recreation. And so we'll be looking to get people in the woods. We have about 4,000 feet of machine-built trail we built this past year that connects up to Green Woodlands, and he's looking to open sort of officially, quasi-officially, with some mountain bike trails, about 10 miles trail system that could double this summer into 20 miles of trail system. Will open this summer, June 1st weekend. So that's a really exciting thing that's happening as well in the area that we're a part of, and we'd like to continue to support. This summer we're going to be building a parking lot across the street, because we figure there's just going to be way more traffic to access his place and hopefully to Dorchester. I mean, this trail system is really designed to promote the livelihood of the people that live here, but also bring in people to improve the quality of life in Dorchester. So a couple more big G's for that? All right. So I'll be real quick in terms of other information. There is a new grower, Shannon, and his partner Wendy are coming up from North Carolina. And so he's looking to really take over the gardening aspects. It's really exciting for us to have somebody whose primary purpose will just be gardening. And it should really augment the food that we have available for meals and so forth. And one last thing is there is a guide that that's in the works for recreational opportunities from, say, Plymouth to Warren. So we're calling it the Asquam-Chamaki recreational guide. And the idea is it'll cover the recreational opportunities from on the water, floating and paddling, to skiing, cross country, climbing opportunities, mountain biking, just a wide gamut of recreational opportunities. We have a little mock-up of what the guide's going to look like. I could show you if you're interested, but it's more or less going to be, map and then description to all these locations. And the real point of this is, once again, like, I was passing this around and Mike saw it. Mike sort of knew the area. He's lived here for about a year. He doesn't even know about half these trails that are right in his backyard. So it's going to really improve the accessibility to the people who are recently moved here, as well as I think the people that have lived here for a long time don't really know what's all out there. So making it in a really tangible format is going to improve the accessibility for the people that live here. And plus, once again, if the people from Boston, I-93 corridor know what a gem of recreation is in this area, then they're going to come visit too. And hopefully they'll drop a few dollars one way or the other while they're here. So that's the big picture of sort of what D Acres is working on this year. It's really exciting. There's a lot of innovation. Hey Gigi, how's it going? Welcome. I'm just about done talking, so you came at the right time. If anybody's got any questions or anything, we'd love to chat. There's Michelle, myself, Mo's here on the staff, as well as Martha's here from the board. Who else is the current board members that we got in the room? I guess that's it right now, me and Martha. But other than that, thank you all for coming. It means a whole heck of a lot to see the old friends and new friends just mingling and whooping it up together, enjoying the food and enjoying the beautiful day. So thank you very much for coming out, and we'll talk soon.